celebrating innovation and excellence in wine tourism throughout the great wine regions in the world. Westgrow extended a call across the province for wine producers and wineries to enter the esteemed Great Wine Capital's Best of Wine Tourism Awards 2022. This annual competition is designed to reward the wineries in each of the Great Wine Capital's Global Network's member cities for their excellence in these 7 categories. Meet Andre Morgenthal, a veteran in South Africa's wine tourism industry and the moderator of this year's Best of Wine Tourism Awards. He shares his thoughts on the judging process and unveils the winners of these prestigious awards.
So my role was chair of the judging panel. The whole aim of the afternoon, spending time with all the judges, was to establish a winner per category. There's 7 categories, and it helps for more than one judge to look at a possible winner. What we look for during the process is ultimately quality and service excellence. It's not about having a beautiful building. It's about, are you received by the staff and the overall service and experience. So we asked our judges to also go inside the building and meet the people, go for a tasting or go for a meal, because ultimately this is what we're offering is the best of wine tourism experience, and obviously we look at the quality of the wine as well. So overall we're very satisfied with the selection of our winners this year. I think the judges did a great job. They were very attentive and they were very thorough in the process. The value for the winners lies in the international recognition. We're not necessarily competing with our international counterparts, but we are rubbing shoulders with some of the best wine tourism experiences in the world, and that recognition and the attention that draws to our industry and our winners elevates the image of our industry. It adds to the sustainability financially and organically, and it trickles down to our people for job creation, for example, which is a very important part of what the wine tourism industry does for tourism overall. So it's about the service excellence and highlighting it and acknowledging what our members and our winners are doing for the industry.
We're obviously absolutely thrilled to win the award for Best Accommodation. I think these awards really help to showcase the very best hotels, wineries, restaurants that we have on offer in the Cape Winelands. But I think the award, it really has to go 100% to the staff. I think they're the ones that show that pull the long hours, that show the dedication, that really create these, emotional and unforgettable experiences for all our guests. Never happy to just sort of meet expectations. They're always looking at ways to exceed people's expectations. So well done to each and every single one of them. I think the last 2 years has definitely brought some challenges to all of us, especially to the winery and the hospitality sectors. But the support that we've had from locals, I must say, it's been really overwhelming, and we'll be forever grateful for that. And long may it continue. I think looking to the future, however, I think we're growing more and more optimistic that the travel will resume soon, and then we'll be able to welcome back people from across the globe to come to the winelands, to immerse themselves, to enjoy, to taste, to stay, and to fall in love with the winelands as we have. So thank you very much to Global Network. Thank you very much.
Well, it's immensely rewarding for Vergelegen that its team's effort over the years is being recognized by such a respected network, such as the Great Wine Capitals of the world. I think the Best of Wine Tourism competition, both locally and internationally, the competition's become so much stronger, and it's just indicative of the wine industry around the world's passion and commitment to wine tourism and to exceptional hospitality service. And the competition is tough, so it makes it even more rewarding, I think, when one wins a category within the Best of Wine Tourism competition. And for Vergelegen to now have won 2 categories is both rewarding and humbling. I think one's teams and one's people is ongoing focus towards our cultural heritage, our natural environment, our natural heritage, as well as wine tourism and hospitality. You know, we've recently been declared a provincial heritage site in 2018 that covers our heritage core area, and then in our natural environment, another 2,000 hectares of natural environment has been declared a nature reserve. So for us, we've ticked our boxes. We've made sure that this property is going to be here for another 321 years. But we also just genuinely want to thank the great wine capitals for all that they've done and for sustaining wine tourism across the world. Thank you.
It's really a great honor for us to win an award like this from the great wine capitals of the world. I think it's a thank you for really hard work on the estate. Tourism is the one industry in South Africa that can create opportunities for South Africans. And I think we in Franschhoek Valley are in a really good position to execute tourism offerings because we're known for it. People need to feel welcome when they come and visit us. And then they will remember the service that they had. We need to share the passions of culture, of not only the art of winemaking, but also the art of visual arts, culinary art, and the classical musics. So at Lamart, we want to emphasize the food and wine experience.
On Babylon's Touring, we constantly strive to delight and entice our visitors by thinking differently, innovatively, being ever-changing and forward-thinking. And the reason that I think we have won the Innovative Wine Tourism Experience Award was just because of that. Because adding to our already existing variety of activities that people can come and do, we've recently built a subterranean tunnel that connects our wine production cellar with our barrel cellar. And in this tunnel, our cellar tour ends, where you can taste all the 10 wines in our portfolio, along with accompaniments. And we've also added another foodie experience by our balsamic vinegar and olive tour, where people get a behind-the-scenes look of how we make our olive oil and our balsamic vinegar. Now on Babylon's Touring, we're not just a wine farm. We've also got a 5-star farm hotel and a garden spa. We've got 2 farm-to-table restaurants, a farm shop and a 3.5-hectare garden on which you can come on daily guided garden tours. So we really want to give guests an immersive experience. So through winning this award, we feel honored that the passion that we have for our farm and our visitors are being recognized. So please come and visit us, and cheers to that.
Winning the Top Wine Tourism Restaurants and Wine Tourism Services Award is the culmination of the most challenging 18 months in Creation's 19-year journey. It has called on our chefs to be agile, creative and innovative. And with wellness top of mind, we've sourced the freshest local ingredients, and they've plated dishes like works of art. In over a year of restrictions, we have come to appreciate the beauty and the champagne air of our estate and this region. Our tasting room staff take pride in their knowledge of wine, and their service is with lightness, with laughter and such enjoyment. We are delighted to share this award with JC Martin, the Creation team, our loyal clients, our guests, and you. Thank you.
Introducing the inaugural Wine Tourism Ambassador Awards, a celebration of culture and heritage through innovative efforts, promoting sustainability, conservation and diversity in the wine tourism industry. Margie Beggs, owner and CEO of Specialized Tours and Events, shares her insights on the judging process and unveils the winners.
Well, the Ambassador Awards are specific to South Africa, and it came about because I decided to put together a program which was the Wine and Food Tourism Awards, and those ran for a number of years. But it didn't make sense to have two awards programs running, so I got together with Westgrow, and they agreed that it would be much better to have the Best of Wine Tourism Awards and the Ambassador Awards run concurrently, so that they would kind of form a unit. But now what is different about the Ambassador Awards as compared to the Best of Wine Tourism Awards? It is that there are areas where we as the South African industry need to do better. And those areas are specifically diversity. You know, we haven't really transformed this industry sufficiently, and we need to pay attention to that. And this award is to showcase those companies or those properties that are doing good work are in that area of transformation. Another area where we as South Africans could do a lot better is to showcase what it is that we can offer the tourist that is authentically South African. Because, you know, South Africans are hospitable people, and the whole thing is that in terms of delivering to the tourist the best of South African tourism, we need to say, this is us, this is how we live, and this is what we want to offer you as well to enjoy while you're visiting our country. The next thing that we need to do is we need to look at conservation. I mean, that's been a big topic for quite a number of years. But WWF, who are sponsoring this award, asked that we should look at not only the properties who are at the high end, the properties who are able to tick all the boxes, but those who are up and coming. And so they've sponsored this specific award, which is for the WWF Pioneers Wine Tourism Award. And so those are the three new awards that fall under the Ambassador Awards, but that is as part of the Great Wine Capital's Best of program.
The judging process includes expert judges facilitated by Andre Morgenthau. And lastly, our roving completed the overall judging process.